Marin Mersenne was born into a modest farming family on September 8, 1588, in the small French village of Oise. Despite the simplicity of his upbringing, Mersenne's intellectual prowess was evident from a young age. His parents, recognizing his potential, ensured he received a solid education. He began his academic journey at the Collège du Mans, where he was introduced to a wide array of classical subjects, setting the foundation for his future scholarly pursuits. Mersenne's thirst for knowledge led him to the Jesuit College of La Flèche, an institution renowned for its rigorous focus on mathematics and philosophy. It was here that Mersenne was exposed to the burgeoning ideas of the scientific revolution. His studies were not limited to secular subjects, as he also delved into theology, driven by a desire to reconcile his faith with emerging scientific thought. This dual focus would become a defining feature of his career. In 1611, Mersenne took a significant step by joining the Minim Friars, a religious order that emphasized both humility and intellectual inquiry. By 1613, he was ordained as a priest, and his life within the order provided him a unique platform to pursue his scholarly interests while maintaining his religious convictions. The Minim Friars' dedication to a life of contemplation and study deeply influenced Mersenne's approach to the interplay between science and religion. Throughout his life, Mersenne remained committed to the idea that scientific exploration could coexist with religious devotion. His education and experiences molded a man who would become a central figure in the intellectual exchanges of his time. Mersenne's early life was a testament to the fact that modest beginnings need not limit one's impact on the world. His journey from a rural village to the heart of European intellectualism exemplifies the transformative power of education and determination. Marin Mersenne's most enduring legacy lies in his role as a catalyst for scientific collaboration during the scientific revolution. At a time when communication barriers were considerable, Mersenne acted as a conduit for the exchange of ideas among Europe's leading thinkers. His residence at the Minim convent in Paris became the nerve center of a vast network of correspondence that included luminaries like René Descartes, Galileo Galilei, Pierre de Fermat, and Blaise Pascal. Mersenne's ability to bridge the geographic and cultural gaps of his era earned him the nickname the Postbox of Europe. Through his extensive correspondence, he shared groundbreaking scientific ideas, posed and solved mathematical enigmas, and arbitrated intellectual disputes. Mersenne's letters were not mere exchanges of pleasantries, they were crucial vehicles for the dissemination of new knowledge and the fostering of collaborative efforts. The network Mersenne cultivated can be seen as a precursor to modern scientific societies, such as the Royal Society in London and the Académie des Sciences in Paris. His efforts provided a model for collective scientific inquiry, emphasizing the importance of open communication and shared goals. Mersenne understood that the advancement of knowledge required more than isolated genius. It demanded a community of thinkers who could build upon each other's work. By connecting scientists across national and ideological boundaries, Mersenne played a pivotal role in shaping the collaborative spirit that defines modern science. His work as a facilitator of intellectual exchange reminds us that the power of collective effort often surpasses individual achievement. Mersenne's vision of a unified scientific community continues to inspire the collaborative frameworks that underpin contemporary research endeavors. One of Marin Mersenne's significant contributions to the scientific revolution was his support for pioneering figures like Galileo Galilei and René Descartes. Through his correspondence and advocacy, Mersenne helped disseminate and defend their groundbreaking ideas, ensuring they reached a wider audience and gained the recognition they deserved. His efforts were instrumental in shaping the intellectual landscape of the 17th century. Mersenne's role in promoting Galileo's work was particularly noteworthy. At a time when Galileo faced considerable opposition from the Catholic Church, Mersenne took it upon himself to champion Galileo's theories on mechanics and astronomy. By sharing Galileo's findings with his extensive network of correspondents, Mersenne helped to keep Galileo's ideas alive and relevant, even in the face of adversity. His support lent credibility to Galileo's work and encouraged others to explore these revolutionary concepts. Similarly, Mersenne played a crucial role in the spread of Descartes' philosophical system. As a mediator between Descartes and his critics, Mersenne facilitated debates and discussions that were essential in refining Cartesian thought. He was not merely an uncritical supporter. Mersenne engaged with Descartes' ideas, challenged them, and encouraged others to do the same, fostering an environment of rigorous intellectual scrutiny. Mersenne's efforts to support these pioneers of science and philosophy highlight his commitment to the advancement of knowledge. He understood that transformative ideas often required champions who could navigate the complexities of societal and institutional resistance. By standing behind figures like Galileo and Descartes, Mersenne ensured that their contributions would not only endure but also thrive, paving the way for future scientific and philosophical breakthroughs. Marin Mersenne's fascination with numbers led him to explore a particularly intriguing class of prime numbers, now known as Mersenne primes. These primes have the form m underscore an equal sign 2 circumflex n, 1, where n is a positive integer. Mersenne's exploration of these numbers was not just a mathematical exercise. It revealed deeper insights into the nature of primes and opened new avenues in number theory. In his 1644 work Cogitata Physico-Mathematica, Mersenne identified several Mersenne primes, although some of his findings were later revised with the advent of more rigorous mathematical proofs. Despite these corrections, Mersenne's initial work was groundbreaking, sparking centuries of interest in these numbers. Mersenne primes hold particular significance due to their properties, which have implications in fields ranging from cryptography to the search for large prime numbers. The study of Mersenne primes has continued to this day, with mathematicians and computer scientists alike captivated by their unique characteristics. The discovery of new Mersenne primes often coincides with advancements in computational technology, underscoring the continuing relevance of Mersenne's early work. These primes are integral to the development of algorithms that secure digital communication, highlighting their practical applications in the modern world. Mersenne's legacy in mathematics is much more than the primes that bear his name. It is a testament to his inquisitive spirit and dedication to unraveling the mysteries of numbers. His work reflects a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of mathematical ideas and their potential to drive technological and scientific progress. Mersenne's contributions to number theory continue to inspire mathematicians to explore the frontiers of mathematical knowledge. Section 5. Harmonizing the universe, acoustics and music. Marin Mersenne's contributions were not confined to mathematics and philosophy. He was also a pioneer in the study of acoustics and music theory. His work laid the foundation for the scientific understanding of sound, bridging the gap between the physical properties of music and its mathematical underpinnings. Mersenne's insights into acoustics remain influential in both music and the broader field of physics. In his seminal work Harmonie universelle, published in 1637, Mersenne explored the mathematical principles that govern musical harmony and sound waves. He meticulously analyzed the relationships between the pitch of a sound and the physical characteristics of the vibrating medium, such as strings or air columns. Mersenne's study of vibrating strings led to the formulation of 3 fundamental laws that describe how frequency relates to string length, tension, and mass per unit length. These laws not only advanced the understanding of musical acoustics, but also played a crucial role in the development of modern physics. Mersenne's work provided a framework for the study of wave phenomena, influencing later scientists who would delve deeper into the nature of sound and vibration. His investigations into the standardization of musical pitch further exemplified his commitment to creating a unified scientific approach to music. Mersenne's contributions to acoustics and the music theory demonstrate his ability to merge empirical observation with mathematical elegance. By revealing the hidden structures that govern sound, he connected the aesthetic beauty of music with the precision of scientific inquiry. Mersenne's interdisciplinary approach serves as a reminder that the arts and sciences are not disparate fields, but complementary facets of human understanding. Section 6. Bridging Faith and Science, a Theological Perspective. Mersenne's role as a theologian was as pivotal as his contributions to science. Throughout his life, he sought to harmonize his deep religious convictions with the burgeoning scientific knowledge of his time. This quest to reconcile faith and reason was central to Mersenne's identity and influenced much of his scholarly work. As a minim friar, he was well positioned to engage in this dialogue, using his religious platform to promote scientific inquiry as a means of understanding God's creation. Mersenne's theological writings emphasized the compatibility of Christianity with scientific exploration. He argued that studying the natural world was a legitimate path to divine truth, asserting that empirical evidence should guide interpretations of the natural order. This perspective stood in contrast to more conservative views that regarded scientific advancements with suspicion, especially those perceived to contradict Scripture. In his critiques of astrology and other pseudoscientific practices, Mersenne championed a rational approach to knowledge. He rejected speculative theories lacking empirical support, positioning himself alongside contemporaries who advocated for the scientific method. Mersenne's skepticism of unproven claims influenced philosophers like Descartes, fostering a climate of critical inquiry that was essential for the scientific revolution. Mersenne's efforts to bridge faith and science underscore the importance of dialogue between these two domains. His work exemplified a commitment to understanding the world through both spiritual and empirical lenses, advocating for a holistic approach to knowledge. By integrating his religious beliefs with scientific curiosity, Mersenne laid the groundwork for a harmonious relationship between theology and natural philosophy, a legacy that continues to inspire scholars today. Section 7. The Mechanics of Thought, Mersenne's Physical Insights. While Marin Mersenne is best remembered for his contributions to mathematics and philosophy, his work in physics and mechanics also played a vital role in advancing scientific understanding. Engaged in experiments and theoretical discussions, Mersenne explored fundamental questions about motion and the physical properties of matter. His correspondence with scientists like Galileo Galilei provided him with insights that he further disseminated and elaborated upon. Mersenne's experiments with pendulums and falling bodies anticipated some of the foundational principles later articulated by Isaac Newton. Although Mersenne did not develop a comprehensive theory of mechanics himself, his observations contributed to the growing body of knowledge that would culminate in the classical mechanics of the 17th century. By promoting Galileo's work on motion and supporting the heliocentric model, Mersenne helped to challenge prevailing Aristotelian views and lay the groundwork for a new scientific paradigm. Mersenne's role as a communicator and advocate for emerging ideas extended beyond his own experimental work. He encouraged others to question established doctrines and explore alternative hypotheses, fostering a spirit of inquiry that was crucial for scientific progress. His discussions on the nature of force, motion, and the properties of materials influenced contemporaries who would go on to develop more sophisticated theories. Through his contributions to the field of mechanics, Mersenne demonstrated the importance of integrating empirical investigation with theoretical exploration. His work illustrated that understanding the natural world required both observation and conceptual innovation. Mersenne's legacy in physics is a testament to his ability to bridge different areas of knowledge, paving the way for future discoveries in the study of motion and energy. Section 8. Overcoming Challenges, Faith, Science and Dialogue. Marin Mersenne lived and worked during a time of significant religious and intellectual upheaval. The tension between faith and reason, science and superstition was palpable, and Mersenne found himself navigating these complex landscapes. His efforts to reconcile scientific inquiry with religious doctrine were not without challenges, as he often faced skepticism from both ecclesiastical authorities and secular scholars. Mersenne's advocacy for figures like Galileo, whose ideas were controversial within the Catholic Church, placed him in a precarious position. While he was committed to the pursuit of scientific truth, he also understood the importance of maintaining a dialogue with religious institutions. Mersenne's ability to foster communication between these often oppositional forces was a testament to his diplomatic skills and his belief in the compatibility of faith and science. Despite these challenges, Mersenne remained steadfast in his commitment to promoting empirical evidence and rational inquiry. His critiques of pseudoscience and astrology were part of a broader effort to establish a scientific method grounded in observation and experimentation. Mersenne's work helped to shift the intellectual climate, encouraging others to value evidence-based knowledge over dogma or superstition. Mersenne's legacy as a mediator between faith and science highlights the importance of dialogue and openness in the advancement of knowledge. His ability to navigate the challenges of his time serves as an example for contemporary scholars who seek to integrate diverse perspectives in their work. By fostering communication and understanding, Mersenne demonstrated that progress in science and philosophy could be achieved through collaboration and mutual respect. Section 9. Legacy of a Scientific Visionary. Marin Mersenne's impact on the scientific revolution and subsequent centuries of scientific inquiry is profound. His work as a mathematician, physicist, philosopher, and theologian exemplified the interdisciplinary approach that is essential for the advancement of knowledge. Mersenne's legacy is not only evident in the specific fields he contributed to, but also in the collaborative spirit he championed, which continues to influence the way science is conducted today. Mersenne's correspondence network laid the groundwork for modern scientific societies, fostering a culture of open communication and shared goals. His role as a connector of ideas and people helped to break down barriers between disciplines and nations, facilitating a global exchange of knowledge. This model of collaboration has become a cornerstone of scientific research, enabling discoveries that are often beyond the reach of isolated individuals. The mathematical insights Mersenne provided, particularly his work on Mersenne primes, have had lasting implications in fields ranging from number theory to cryptography. His contributions to acoustics and music theory bridge the gap between art and science, demonstrating the interconnectedness of these domains. Mersenne's theological writings and his efforts to reconcile faith with reason continue to inspire those who seek to integrate diverse perspectives in their scholarly endeavors. Ultimately, Marin Mersenne's legacy lies in his vision of science as a communal effort, grounded in reason, observation, and empirical evidence. His life and work exemplify the ideal of a Renaissance scholar, advancing the pursuit of knowledge for the benefit of all. As we continue to build upon the foundations he laid, Mersenne's influence remains a guiding light for those who strive to understand the world through both scientific and philosophical lenses.